Hey, what's up guys? Got some more Tales of Arise for you today. Continuing on with the main story, which is kind of being forced upon us, this side quest thing. I think we're in the final act of the game. At the same time though, I'm not sure because that one cutscene, the anime cutscene, showed a bunch of different things going on, so not sure how much more game we got.
Very well.
Very well, you can leave.
Well,
It's kind of weird to see these guys here, no?
Hey. Pardon me.
Fuck you saying, boy. I do not think so, my friend. Slaves? Is this guy fucking nuts?
What the hell? Do you guys not realize who we are?
Doesn't seem that way.
You're a little crazy there, buddy.
From the town.
Gonna have to teach you a few lessons.
These are bull-run soldiers. Launch yourselves.
This guy seems pretty mad. He's also not breaking.
Where are you going? Leave the enemy arc to me. No place here.
Can't get out of this.
Can't be
I'm rolling in an instant. Impact clock. We work well together. Like a finely timed waltz.
Like a finely timed waltz. Yeah, that's one way to look at it, I guess. How did these guys even get past the guards? Like, they're just like chilling in the castle. They don't really give a shit. They're just like, yeah, whatever. We're good.
Hey.
Nothing to worry about.
You don't say.
Hello? Volrin guard. You guys gonna say anything? You're just gonna stand there looking stupid.
Well,
I feel like this should have been voice acted. Isn't it weird that that one scene in the last video was voice acted? It was like when they were talking to that guy about being hungry, but this time it's not voice acted.
Well,
Don't really understand that.
how?
oh wow!
That's right, bitch. Get back to your post.
So then.
I can't believe how quickly you got all those soldiers to obey you, Dohalim.
Actually, they were abiding Renan hierarchy, not me personally.
Well, either way, it's all.
Either way, it solved the problem, and that's what matters. Okay, let's go back to the main entrance. Hopefully we have access to... I'm hoping we have access to... what am I saying? The other regions at some point, because there is some... I want to go check on the hootles, because I actually found every hootle in the game. In the current areas we have explored anyway. So there might be some cool outfits for us available that I haven't seen yet. Which would be very nice, because I do love my cosmetics.
I've talked to the soldiers and made it clear that they are to remain in line. Things should stay calm for the time being.
I know Renans tend to take authority extremely seriously, but you sure know how to throw your weight around as a former lord.
I only managed to get through to them because Volron's curse is lifting, but not to the extent that they can act independently as of yet. Considering we had other matters to attend to for the past month, we should consider ourselves lucky that nothing occurred during our absence.
but if they do start operating independently again, that's going to cause a whole new set of problems to deal with.
Indeed. Ganeth Heros is unlike Menancia. Without intervention, they'll likely revert to oppressing the Danans as they were doing before.
Meaning there's still a lot of work to be done in this realm. Not that there aren't problems among the Danans, too.
Yes. There was no way to avoid the deep-seated conflicts that had festered here. But I just hate that we had to use your position as a lord to solve the situation, Dohalim.
Had I not intervened, yet more blood would have spilled here, and nobody wishes for that.
So, what's going to happen to the Renans here now?
Why do you ask?
We've stripped the soldiers of their armor and locked them up. They can't hurt you guys anymore. I promise.
So they're alive? They're not going to die?
What?
Those people deceived us. They did terrible, terrible things to us. They made us suffer. Long before you guys came along. For years and years and years. It was constant. Never stopped. Not even for a day. So many people died. Our parents, our children, our friends. They all died. They were murdered. And it was the Renans. The Renans were the ones who did it. They killed us. Why do they get to live after so many of us have died? The bastards should die! Every last one of them!
I know how you feel, Ganya. I used to be a slave, and I hated the Renans just like you. I took up the blazing sword to bring them down. But along the way, I've met many people and seen many things. People refusing the hand life dealt them. People who have lost loved ones, but are still trying to make this world a better place. People driven by hate who stopped before it was too late. And those who couldn't and paid with their lives. And I fought plenty of people who were all too happy to make others suffer. Believe me. But after a while, I came to realize that it's not the Renans who are our true enemies.
Then what the hell are we fighting if it's not them?
We're fighting against anyone who tries to take what doesn't belong to them.
But that's what these Renans are doing. How is that any different?
Because I judge everyone by their own actions. That goes for Danans too. Because at the end of the day, at the root of all evils committed is an individual who committed them.
You're right, Alphen. It seems like people are either blaming an entire race for one individual's sins, or an individual for everyone else's mistakes. But all that does is add more hate in a world that's already full of it. I want to help create a society where people can finally stop suffering and move beyond their pain. But if we try to do that with more violence, then we'll just end up right back where we started in the first place.
All right. Have it your way. I can't argue with the folks that helped us get back our ability to think and speak freely again.
Is that to say you trust us then?
I don't trust the Renans as far as I can throw them. I trust you guys because of who you are and what you've done.
Fair enough. We won't let you down, Ganya.
That was totally not a pointless
What's the matter,
conversation.
Kisara? Is something wrong?
Oh, no, nothing. It's fine, really. I'm just a bit worried about what'll happen to all these folks.
Right. It'll take time before they start thinking for themselves again.
Indeed, that is part of it. However, what I'm even more worried about is what will happen to them after that. What do you think they're going to want once they realize how cruel Volron was to them?
Probably revenge.
What happened to Ganeth Haros is the worst form of oppression we've seen, but treated cruelly or kindly, slaves will rise up.
Lenegus aside, there are still remnants of Renan supremacists scattered throughout Dahna.
You mean all that trouble we went through to get rid of the lords might just lead to more violence? That's the last thing I want to see happen.
Of course not. And if we don't do something to prevent it all from starting up again, there could be even more bloodshed for us to regret. There's still a lot we don't know about the Renan rulers. Whatever the face of truth behind their veil, It's on us to put a stop to them. But there is one thing that's clear. Whatever we do to finally end it, our motives can't be getting back at the Renans, or it'll all be for nothing.
So, what exactly is it that you're saying? That we should just act as if nothing happened?
Law's right. We can't expect everyone to just forget all the pain they've endured up until now. Not so easily, at least.
But we have to at least try to change course. We can't just keep allowing history to repeat itself like this.
Exactly. Look, I won't deny that between the crown contest and 300 years of oppression, there's a lot of bad blood between the Dahnans and the Renans. But all these problems are just too big for us to try to carry the burden on our own. We'll keep doing our part in the interim, but we need to take this one battle at a time.
Got ourselves a new skill panel. Let's see what we got here. Increased aggro while guarding. That is actually very interesting, and that may actually be enough for me to bring her back. Because I feel like we don't have enough aggro in our team, which we can obviously change with accessories and whatnot. But I still feel like still feels like we're lacking a little bit, so we'll play it by ear for now though. Let's we'll continue with our current lineup.
I don't think we're done just yet. I want you all to stick around a little longer. There might still be people who need our help.
When you think about it, thinking for yourself can be a heavy responsibility at times.
Yeah, it's not like your mind will only ever think about good, happy things for one.
Maybe so. But I'll still take that burden over living life as a puppet serving others.
So true, Kisala. So true. Alright, let's see what these side quests are that we have in store for us.
Where are you going?
Since when do I need your permission to move around?
I wasn't saying that you do. Though I'm not sure why you're biting my head off about it either.
Oh, that's so typical of you. How can you be so relaxed about all this? At this very moment, the enemy is doing who knows what behind the scenes. And yet we're just sitting here twiddling our thumbs in Ganeth Harrows.
I know that. But our hands are tied right now. What do you want me to do? And what's gotten into you anyway? Is there something you want to say to me, Shion?
Look, you're right. Forget I said anything.
If I said something to hurt you, I'm sorry. But I honestly don't know what I said to upset you so much. I really wish you would tell me.
You don't need to apologize. You didn't say anything. It's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault. Not really.
Then why?
Please just drop it. I don't want to talk about it.
All right. If that's what you want, I won't push any further.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Just don't be too hard on yourself, okay?
So much strife between these two. So much animosity. So much
I feel like somebody's
repressed
watching us.
sexual tension.
Maybe there's someone around here who needs our help.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not doing side quests because side quests take up a lot of time and they are quite boring. Why is this guy on the ground? What the hell happened to him? He's dead? What the fuck? And you guys just... He's just laying there? What the fuck? I'll break the news to her. We don't even know how he died, Alphen. What are we gonna say to his mother?
But if not us, then who? That's why we have to find her.
What is this? Why are they making me do these quests? I'm not sure about you guys, but these quests seem like filler. Seems like a lot of filler.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Wait, there's a Hoodle here? Eh? Oh, there it is. I thought I found all the Hoodles, I guess not. Sad glasses. Oh, it's so sad. Boo hoo hoo. Hoo 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 hoo. As Monokuma would say. Let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at these, shall we? Let's see here. And the other. Oh, they look so sad. Yeah, they do look sad, don't they? So sad. So angry. I like those swirly glasses. Those are the one Yukiko wears. Those are the one Yukiko wears indeed. I still think these... Oh yeah, I found this one too. This one's fucking adorable. Let's put this one on. We haven't put this one on for a while. It's so cute.
Going on in the forest.
Having a little hootle on your head. Actually, that would look good. You know who that would look good on? That would look good on Rinwell. Because Rinwell's all about those hootles anyway. Yeah, fuck those dog ears. Put on those, put on that thing, Rinwell. Where's that? Damn, those are big. Holy shit. Fucking A, man. That looks so cute. Look at that. So cute. So let's put something else on me. Give me, yeah, I'll wear the cat ears, I guess. Fine, fuck it, whatever. Change it up a bit.
Sorry.
This is so fucked. I have some bad news as your son. You already know? What the fuck?
Alright.
It's actually so screwed up. This whole society feels fucked, man.
How can she think of putting her son to rest as work?
Because
That's just the way it is here. That's just the way it is here.
the way people were made to think about every aspect of their lives.
I know she doesn't mean anything bad by it. I know that, but...
It looks like she went out of town to take care of her son's body.
That's a little concerning. There are Zoogles roaming around out there. We should follow after her.
You got any new items for me, my friends? You selling anything good? You actually are selling new stuff, but it seems to be all crap that I can't use. Selling anything over here? Let's buy some Happy Balls. We actually have a good amount of money. It's actually the first time we've actually had some decent money. I think it's because we're at that stage of the game where we're not using too much CP and healing items because we have some pretty good healing at this point. So we kind of like, it's kind of like that point in Skyrim where you're like, I don't really need to use anything anymore. Kind of beat the game. It also seems like we have a lot of new weapons we can make. Unfortunately, we can't make them at this time. It seems like we have none of the materials, which tells me that we'll be heading into a new area quite soon. So that's interesting. Also got some sheep. What the fuck's rapping? Oh, Rat Pig. Mysterious natural wonder born of a pig's body. Oh, I see. Okay, well, that's good to know. Let's make some more. Oh, I've seen these. Yeah, we've seen these. Yeah. Let's make some nice fat ones. We'll change the guard stock. We'll use 3 dogs instead of 3 dogs and 1 cat. Should be good. Okay, good.
You can never be too prepared. But did we have to spend so much?
Yes, we did have to spend so much every single time you asked that, Kisala.
I've caught a good amount of fish, as it turns out.
I had no idea there were so many.
Oh, you've seen nothing yet. There's a whole world of fish just waiting for us to discover them.
Guess we've still got a long way to go.
There's so many fish out there. Swimming in fish. Look at that hoodle. I love that hoodle. It even wiggles. Let's make something. Let's do something like rare ore rates, I think, or maybe some CP. Actually, let's do rare ore rates. Let's get some new rare ores. Yeah. That's a good idea. Because if we do end up exploring a new area, we will be running into lots of ores. We also have a shit ton of people to talk to.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
Do you mind if we chat a bit?
Now there's something I never thought I'd hear you say.
Remember when we talked about what it was like for me growing up? Well, I thought it only fair that I also get to ask what you were like as a child.
My childhood? Maybe you missed the memo that was going around, but I can't remember anything of my past.
I know. Just whatever you can remember. There's gotta be something, right?
Let me think. Well, have I ever told you about my army days? Back when I used to serve under a Danan master?
Yeah, but that must have been after you were already grown up, right? Do you happen to remember anything from back when you were younger?
Actually, I remember I had a kid with me.
You had a kid?
No, of course not. The child's father was another soldier. Back in those days, we risked our lives for a master we'd never even seen. We just fought for them and didn't even question it. When that kid's dad died and I saw them sitting there crying, I felt this bitter, indescribable feeling. It was like I was drinking something toxic that I knew I shouldn't, but couldn't stop. It was strange. I never understood why I reacted like that. Soldiers died every day. It wasn't anything new.
What it tells me is that deep down, you were the same man then as you are now. You've never been able to accept injustice in the world.
If you keep talking like that, you're going to embarrass me. I wonder whatever happened to that master and poor kid. Not that there's any way of knowing now. You know, I just remembered that kid was good at sewing dolls. They gave me one once. As a good luck charm to protect me.
Dolls?
Dolls?
You go ahead and sleep. I'm going to grab another bite to eat first.
Yeah, of course you are. So there's an achievement to talk to your teammates like 100 times or something crazy like that.
Morning.
And I think that's
Ready
why
to head out?
I think that's why this game takes so long to platinum for some people. Also, that is a rare Zoogle out there. And I am very tempted to go kill it before we continue. In fact, I am so tempted, I'm gonna go do that now. Because I have trouble controlling myself whenever I see possible loot. Yeah, let's go this way, go downstairs. Let's go see what type of rare Zoogle this may be. Hopefully nothing super crazy, but because if it's too crazy, I won't be able to actually kill it.
That's a big Zoogle.
That's a big Zoogle. Level 42? Yeah, that's gonna be kind of tough, actually. We should be fine, though.
This won't be easy. Don't be such a pessimist. It's a duel of the arts.
Whoa, 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 why is my fucking... Oh my god, my thing's all changed. I hate when it does this, man.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
I fucking hate when it does this so much. My whole party's all screwed up.
It won't escape me.
This isn't one we're killing, right? Rinmo, where's your fucking skill, girl? Are you fucking kidding me? She doesn't have it back yet? That's disappointing. Wait, how many are there? What the fuck? I didn't even realize how many we were killing. This is like some Soviet Russia thing. Rinmo, where's that skill, girl? Why have you not used that yet? I don't understand.
What would I do without you? Hee.
Yeah, I could use some heals. A little bit of healing, please. Anybody got some of them? Got some of that healing? Somehow Rinmo got that skill back very quickly this time. Not sure how that works, but we'll take it.
bind now. While it's reeling.
Take it down.
Come on, let me fucking go, Jesus.
Can you take it? Here I go.
I owe you, Tion.
Healing is what my arts do best.
All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction.
What is this all? This is like some new interactions between my teammates. They're all super happy and dandy. It's actually kind of cute. It's actually kind of cute.
This one is almost in the bag.
Not done yet. Just falling back.
Then it's time for you to do what you do best. It looks like you got this one covered.
Can't get out of this.
This guy's just more tanky. He doesn't really do any damage. Rinwell, where's that skill, Rinwell? I need it. Oh shit. She died, oh. That's not good.
Stay away from my friend.
It's weakened.
This ends now. Searing gale.
Keep it in the sky or mine.
In an instant. Impact clock. We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Now I can let.
Not too bad at all. Got an astral flower for that. Yeah, so I think there's like,
Ways to go.
I think I read that there's 40 of those Zookles, which is actually kind of nuts because I'm not sure there's 40. I haven't killed that many.
A little water's not going to hurt it.
The water's not gonna hurt it.
Yeah, so they say some of the same voice lines over and over, but it's kind of cool that they have some new ones because of the new act. That reminds me of Persona 3. After the winter semester, everybody, or after people have their second awakenings, they have their voice lines change. Specifically, Akihiko and Yukari and Aigis. Specifically, Mitsuru, all that crap.
Yes.
Bring me some fire.
What?
Yes, we get it. We get it. Dohalim and Rinwell don't get up.
Yes.
Side quest.
Right.
She didn't seem this emotional before, but now she's crying. I'm not too sure about that one. Chief. That seems a little suspicious about me.
If you call letting your emotions get the better of you impressive, sure.
It made them stop fighting with each other, right? However,
Damn it.
Something's eating at you again, huh?
I don't know if I would say that. I mean... Actually, I guess I do have one or two things on my mind. My people, we lived in hiding, so we never really experienced the full extent of Renan oppression. Not directly, anyway. After Almadria killed my mother and father, though, I guess that's when I started hating them so much. The Renans, I mean. But then I think of all those people who were born into slavery. The ones who never even got angry in the first place because it was all they ever knew.
I hear you. Every city we've been to, it's the resistance that gets labeled the troublemakers for having the guts to do the right thing.
When it comes down to it, sometimes I wonder which of us really has the better way.
You can't let your anger eat away at you, Rinwell. But then again, losing your parents that way... Hell, who could really blame you for it if you did? I guess what I'm trying to say is... sorry. Hell, it's hard putting this stuff into words.
No, I get it. You're saying that grief and anger are different than hatred. I never thought of it like that. But hearing you say it, it makes sense. Thanks, Law.
You're welcome?
He's blushing. Oh no, La. You are starting to get some feelings, my friend. Yes, it certainly seems that way. Yeah, it does. We also have a new map action over there. That was definitely not there before. Rest at the Pelagian Inn. So I guess that's how we continue with the main story. But like I said, I want to continue with, I want to continue looking around the map for little things before we leave. Because the problem is, I got stuck last time. I made it to this area and I couldn't go back for like the longest time. It was kind of annoying.
Here you are, my child.
Sashimi. Oh, sashimi. So desu. Sashimi ga daisuki desu. Okay, let's yeah, so I guess we can go rest at the inn. I think we will do that because I don't really care to do any things right now. No. Where is the inn? I've never actually. Is this the inn right there? It must be. Yeah, the red woman, mysterious red-clad woman.
Looks like we made
I have no idea who that is. I'm starting to think that's that Naori person, maybe from Alphen's past. That's the only person I can really think of off the top of my head. In the wake of the Lord's defeat,
I think we've helped these people just about as much as we can. They're going to need more long-term aid than we can provide on our own.
Very true indeed. Let's sell these items. Nice.
You're right. We need to ask the other realms to send help.
Still can't make any new swords, that's fine. That's acceptable. We're actually quite close though. We're very close to getting this one. Mega Funable. Not exactly sure what that is, but that's cool, I guess. This one we only need ossified. Yeah, we're actually getting quite close to unlocking these items, so that's cool. Yeah, ossified stem. I'm not sure where we find these, but there's probably an achievement to make every single weapon in the game. That's gonna cost a pretty penny.
Another reason to
That's gonna be quite expensive.
Agreed. We'll start looking for a way out tomorrow. For now, we should spend the day resting up while we can.
Rest up. Rest up, rest up.
What?
What's that noise?
Alfred, this is bad! Look at the sky!
Huh?
What's happening to Rena and Lenegis?
It looks like Lenegis is transforming? But into what? What's going on?
How the hell are we supposed to fight the Renans if they're packing that kind of arsenal?
It seems they've broken their silence at last. My concern is that object they've dropped into the water. It's as if they're driving a literal wedge into Dahna.
Not just into Dahna, but her own resistance too. And what's with that beam of light coming down from above? Got any idea what that could be?
Astral energy.
Are you serious? All of that is astral energy? But that...
It's a lot for sure. Not even all the astral energy harvested by every lord combined compares to that column.
They're trying to squeeze every last bit of energy out of the planet.
But why? I thought they only needed to harvest astral energy as part of the crown contest.
Who cares? If we don't stop it now, the whole of Dahna is going to be hollowed into oblivion.
Oblivion.
Do you think that red woman is behind this?
It certainly wouldn't surprise me. Just as the Sovereign, the Maiden, and all 5 Master Cores are gathered in one location, she appears out of nowhere bearing a 6th core. She then forces the 2 of you to help her assemble the Renis Alma. Just what kind of person is this woman?
You mean you don't know her?
Pardon?
She was there at your palace, wasn't she? I figured you knew who she was.
Are you saying I should be familiar with this woman?
Well, sure. I remember seeing her with you back at Adelina Palace several times. Everyone in the guard always wondered who she was.
Now that you mention it, I remember seeing her with Balsif too. You saw her, right, Shion? Shion?
Oh, sorry, I drifted off. As far as I remember, the first time I saw her was when we ran into her in Pelagian.
Seriously? How could you two not notice her before? She sticks out like a sore thumb.
I guess I always figured she kept an eye on the lords for the Renin top brass.
You're sure you don't remember ever seeing her before?
I'm certain of it. My memory has never failed me.
But if it's not that, then...
We'll get to the bottom of this later. Right now, that wedge is a bigger concern.
Well, what are we gonna do then? We're not gonna be able to leave Ganeth Heros until we come up with a plan, right?
Cyslodia lies beyond the northern mountain range.
Yeah, but we haven't found a single route through those mountains while we've been here. And we haven't gotten clues from any of the freed locals either.
Surely there must be a way through. This realm can't have been completely isolated from the rest of the outside world for 300 years. Volron may have simply sealed and hidden it.
Okay, then let's try asking the townspeople again if they know anything. Who knows? We might have missed something the first time around.
Sounds good to me. Better that than trying to build a boat from scratch. Let's start searching.
That must be Rena's true
Okay,
power.
this definitely took a turn I did not expect.
But not to this extent.
You know what this reminds me of? I just want to say this real quick. Kind of reminds me of Persona 2. When I played Persona 2 for the first time and like those massive ships started invading the German Hitler ships, I was like, what the fuck?
What happened now?
We ask around. Let's do what we can.
Hey, I bet the whole of Dan is losing its mind right about now.
And just when we'd finished liberating all the realms. So much for things getting somewhere close to normal.
It's too calculated, as if whoever's behind all this was watching us.
The people of Pelagian seem pretty unfazed given the circumstances.
They've yet to get the full range of their emotions back. Maybe it's for the best. Can you imagine the panic otherwise?
Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to leave, that's for sure.
Whatever Lenegis is planning, it's a fair bet this wedge they've sent down is just the beginning.
Even now, they're stealing away Dana's astral energy as we speak. Come on. We don't have much time.
We don't have much time. We gotta continue with the main story before I lose my mind having to do more side quests.
When that thing dropped out of Lenegis, the sound. My oh my, I thought the mountains were collapsing.
That's the input you have for me, my friends? You are severely lacking. Trying to find a way up to the other realms? Can't say I've ever heard about anything. If we knew about anything like that, we wouldn't have to hunker down in Thistlum. That guy has some nice hair, I'll give it to him. That's a nice little parts you got there. Ma'am, I can't listen. I can't hear you with that mask on. First civilization must be wait, I'll take it back. I remember one of the elders who recently started taking a little mentioned something. Apparently back in the day there used to be a way to get through Four of the Mountains, but not anymore. What could it have been? What could it have been indeed? Why don't you tell me?
Mountains exactly.
Those are the mountains you encounter if you walk deep enough into the Lavtu marshlands.
Is that so? I see. Yes, it happens to be right next to the depths area. I've actually been to this area before, and there's nothing here. So, yeah.
Armored soldiers!
Some of Volron's former guards.
Let's take them out quick before things get messy.
Bam, 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 bam. Oh shit, I forgot to change my thing, damn.
Silence! Traitors like you shall never walk free!
I knew you were stubborn, but you don't have to be so damn dramatic.
Yeah, what the fuck, man? Let me get some skills off here. I can't get his fucking skill off.
Okay, here I go!
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
I'm ready! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! No chance!
The enemy wields arms too.
Let's see about that.
Hurricane Thrust! Soaring Light Spear! Kisara! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone!
Phoenix Cyclone.
What's with the hole here? Is that supposed to be their hideout?
It doesn't look like it's freshly dug, whatever it is. Maybe it's the entrance to a path to Cyslodia. Everything all right?
Hmm? Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Let's go. I don't know when it happened, but we sure are hauling a lot of stuff these days.
I was just thinking the exact same thing. Glad to hear I'm not the only one.
We should probably clear some stuff out. Like our old weapons we're not using anymore. They must be in pretty bad shape by now.
No way. Those are still good as new with a little polishing. If anything, I'd say all our armor is what's weighing us down.
But that armor's also still good once you fix it up. Besides, better to have too much armor than too little. You can trust me on that one.
Well, what about all these dumb old antiques we're lugging around? If we sell those off, that should lighten our load.
Simpletons such as yourself who can't appreciate the true worth of such things is how precious art vanishes from history.
Pretty art's not gonna save you in a fight, man.
Stop it, you guys! This is no time to...
All I really meant to say is, you can tell how much we've been through by everything we're carrying around. Honestly, that's all.
Oh.
My deepest apologies. It appears that I may have rather overreacted.
Yeah, I guess it's only natural we'd have so many souvenirs by now. I might have been out of line too.
I guess all this stuff really is a sign of how far we've come together.
Yeah, every little piece is its own treasure, filled with memories.
The heavens must be smiling.
Filled with memories, yes. That's one way to look at it. Is it just me or does my team seem like they're getting very mad very quickly? It seems like they're very quick to be like, you know, fuck you, fuck you.
Tell me, Alphen, wherever did you learn how to wield a sword?
I was wondering the same thing too, actually. I'm guessing you knew how to fight before you met the Crimson Crows, right?
I used to be a soldier who served a Dahnan master. I never saw the guy's face, but I still fought for him because he was my employer. Looking back, it wasn't all that different from being a slave.
A Dahnan master? That must have been before the Renans brought you to Lenegis 300 years ago.
You must fight using real Dahnan techniques then.
Really? We used to have our own sword arts?
There's a lot of our own history we've lost since the Renans first invaded. It's not all magic and art. I'm sure it includes things like sword styles too. It's incredible and also a little surreal to see those arts still survive after all this time.
Not only that, but I first learned these moves while serving one ruler, only to end up turning my sword on the ruling class altogether. Pretty ironic when you think about it.
I apologize if I dredged up unfortunate memories for you.
Nah, we're good. It's in the past now. All we ever did in those days was stir up trouble.
You're using those skills for a good cause now. It's not all bad.
I suppose this is what people mean when they say that every cloud has its silver lining.
Exactly. He's using those sword skills to make the world better. Could be a lot worse.
True enough. I will stop worrying about mentioning it then.
Yes, 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 indeed. Okay, so hopefully we can finally... Yeah, let's see. Hopefully we can finally get out of this location. Because, like I said, I want to go back to Caligula, actually. Because there's that one Zugo quest back there I want to do. And at the same time, I want to go back to the Hootle Forest so that we can get some new customization items. I do love my customization items.
No wonder we couldn't manage to find them. They've been holed up here all this time, hiding.
The remnants of Volron's forces. You think they were planning an ambush on Pelagian?
Possibly. Then again, knowing how blind their devotion is, maybe they were just waiting.
Waiting? For Volron, you mean?
Even though we already defeated him? But yes, I suppose you're right. For these guys, that would just be a technicality. They act more like worshippers than subjects. They're probably still in denial that he was overthrown in the first place.
Either that, or they were biding their time until the next crown contest. Either way, their allegiance is to their lord.
Who they're convinced and expectant will return. So in the meantime, they wait patiently in preparation for the day that he finally does. That's way more than just loyalty. It's no less than total subjugation.
Total subjugation. Total submission. Okay, so we have a new area here. That's what I like to see. That means more ores. That means some more possibilities to find. Get some new accessories. I think my accessories right now are kind of shit. If I'm being honest with you. They seem pretty barren. The fuck? This thing really hit me in midair. Serious?
Consider yourself finished.
I did 8,000 damage to that attack, by the way. I think we're gonna get that 10,000 damage attack sooner than I imagined.
We're stronger together than we are apart.
You've noticed it, haven't you?
Notice what?
I'm referring to Shion.
I never thought you, of all people, would come to me about her.
Yes, well, what concerns me has more to do with what machinations may be currently unfolding in secret on Lenegis as we make our way along this tunnel.
And you're saying it's related to Shion in some way?
Perhaps. She believed there was a good possibility that the Renis Alma may free her from her thorns. One would think after losing the Renis Alma, she would be more dismayed, and yet she isn't. Why? There's also the matter of the power that she inherited from...
You heard what she said. She didn't know about the Maiden's power.
Mere ignorance does not preclude her deep connection to the events unfolding around us. You recall when her thorns went rampant in Castle Delpharis. I've never seen dark astral energy manifest in such a way.
I thought you said all Renans had dark astral energy inside of them.
Correct. However, what Shion exhibited was far beyond what any ordinary citizen could ever possibly possess. And let me be clear. I do not intend to cast doubt on Shion, or her motives. Nevertheless, I cannot shake the feeling that there's more to all of this than what we currently know. Do you disagree?
Okay. This area isn't too big, but I'm still gonna go this way because there's always a chance of finding some new armor, which will benefit us greatly. See, this is why I have this. This is why I have that thing on, because we got a level 5, 2 level 5s, nice, 4 level 5s, even better. because we had Law make us that snack. So very good, very good.
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for your streamer.
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl ever say no? As impressive
How could a
as
girl ever say no?
Here I hoped I was improved.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Xion actually look flustered. Do it!
She's so flustered. Alrighty, cool.
A comfortable win.
Very good. I said I was gonna change that thing. Let me do it while I still remember. Okay, let's put you on there. Let's put, I think that's it. Good.
It's obvious that people used to go through here in order to get to the other realms.
You think Volron really did?
I have a bad feeling about this.
Come and face me, blood. Severing wind! Searing gale!
Get the fuck away from me. No one asked bastard.
Be careful, everyone. This one isn't normal. Void blast! I'm ready! Fire!
Better astral energy!
Say no more. Got it.
Well
Now,
done.
you're mine!
Steering
Lightning thrust!
Reload!
Soaring light spear!
This one's
You're mine! Now!
That was pretty clean actually. We did that fight quite nicely.
Right, here goes! Lightning thrust!
You got company!
Tear! Soaring light spear! Slide! I'll face you!
Come on, get over there.
Never miss! I'll eat you at any speed!
Face you! Wind! And tempest engulfs you!
Now!
Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Super. Let's see what we get over
I
here.
gave it everything I had!
No level 5s, that's too bad, but these things happen. You're not gonna get a level 5 every single time, sadly. Too bad, too bad.
I see supplies and other signs people were living here. Even Zoogle cages.
Definitely looks like this is where the remnants of Volron's forces hold themselves up.
Hamburger recipe. One of them hamburgers? I do love myself a hamburger. As long as it's not real meat. Because I don't like meat.
Where are you going? If it's in the sky,
You're mine!
the wind won't save you from me!
Ignite!
I thought you were going to wreck the place. I'm not nearly finished yet. Then I'll provide assistance however I can.
As impressive as always.
Here I hoped I was improved.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Xion.
They're gonna say that I feel like they're gonna say that same voice line over and over again. Oh god, my ass. Sapphire One Piece, nice. Let's put that on Xion.
Our strength yet
You
grow.
play this game enough and you can recognize what skills go where. Also, let's put you on there, you on there. Very good, very good. Making some good headway this video. The game definitely seems easier. Doesn't seem as difficult as it was earlier on, which is usually the case. The beginning of JRPGs, or RPGs in general, always seem to be most difficult at the beginning, because developers can't scale enemies to be very difficult. It's not something easy, by the way, I'm not criticizing them.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Prepare to be sealed, lethal force. Blow them away!
Hear me! Flame of fury! Water! Hear my blood! Do it!
Well, the hell's going on?
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
That attack does 9,000 damage. So we're actually getting pretty close to getting the 10,000 achievements.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
Ooh, got ourselves a new type of pebble. Very nice.
I'll take you all on! Dazzle! Tear! Mirage! You picked the wrong spot! Severing wind! Searing gale!
You are in tip-top shape!
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl ever say no? As impressive as always.
I'm ready!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
You sure showed them.
Yes, I did, Rinmel.
The fuck, Law? I don't think I've seen Law do that in a while. It's so weird.
Hey, new equipment!
New equipment, cool. Buff Bangle, what's that? Actually, what does that do? Let's see. Stat boost on enemy defeat. That sounds kind of good, actually. Elemental attack 15%, all elemental damage. Still have not been able to find a lucky bangle, which is too bad. Too bad indeed. That would definitely help out our fight.
How much do they have to steal from us to be satisfied?
What's that thing's purpose anyway? Some kind of siphon that sends the astral energy the Lords harvested to Lenegus?
Not as far as I'm aware. That said, it has become evident since the forming of the Renaissance, as well as other recent events, that my insight may be thin. I would, as I believe the saying goes, take what I say with a grain of salt.
No, Halim.
At the very least, I believe we can assume that whoever is pulling the strings behind the scenes has had this in the works for quite some time.
Why's that?
The people on Lenegus may have plenty of resources at their disposal, but not even they could prepare something like that in a mere month. Something of that magnitude takes considerable time, as well as a predetermined goal in mind.
Then what was the crown contest for?
At this stage, I think it was but one step in the greater scheme we see unfolding before us. What that scheme is exactly, I haven't a clue. For now, I believe we should keep moving. The path continues. It's quite possible it will take us all the way to Cyslodia.
Agreed. Let's keep moving.
So Shion's thorns are dark astral energy.
Dark astral energy.
Are you worried about Shion?
Of course I am. But I don't know how to talk to her about it.
You and me both.
You and me both. Yeah, we're both pathetic. Alrighty guys, I'm gonna call this one quits for now, and we'll continue next time. We're gonna continue on with our little, we actually finally have a fast travel point, that's good. And hopefully we have access to the new regions next time, so I can go back and do that Zoogle quest along with checking on the hootles. But until then, I shall see you for the next one.